is this? You've got to guess now. Waiting for guest. What the fuck does that mean? Anyway. All good. Coffee. Oh, I haven't been on here for a long time, so I thought I'd come on. Put it in there anyway. There we go, charging. That's better. Hey, News. How are you, man? Good to see you. Hey, Sports Cards. Hope you're good, man. Yeah, I thought, fuck, I'll just go on me YouTube, mate. At least they're not as sensitive here. Like, they seem to be so sensitive over there, man. And they're looking for any reason to report me, man. Just anything at all. And, yeah, you can't even say, well, I didn't even say anything, man. I said, I'll be a virgin until I get married. Well, it's bloody truth. You know what I mean? It's not a lie, is it? So that was really bad, man. Yeah, they look for anything they can to complain. Anything at all. So I thought I'd just come on here for a little while and then annoy these ones here. Hey, Turbo, how you doing today, man? How you doing, Mushroom? Good to see you, man. Oh, good on you, man. Having a quiet beer. That's good on you, man. Yeah, you don't complain, do you? They've got some kind of new feature going on here, man, waiting for a guest thing or something like that. I don't know. So I thought I'd look at that and see what's going on with that. Yeah, a little bit soft for me, man. Like, they just bombard the channel with fucking bullshit reporting like it's a joke. Every 5 minutes, it's bullying and harassment, and all I'm doing is sitting there talking. It's just non-stop reporting. So I'm getting these notices from TikTok all the time, I got 3 notices and had to end the stream each time, 3 times. And then the 4th time, you're talking to a man and you get done for sexual exploitation. You're like, what the fuck are you even talking about? I don't know. I suppose so. It says waiting for a guest. I don't know what that is, man. Like, I really don't. Like, I got a notice in my Gmail, new feature available. So I thought I'd have a look at it. And I don't actually know how it works or anything, man. Yeah, I don't actually know how it works, dude. I'm sorry. There's no buttons there for it. Save highlight, share, mute microphone, add guest. There we go. I can add a guest, but you have to. It just gives you all the app things to look up, dude. It doesn't give you any list of people that are in your chats or whatever like that. It just gives you like your Facebook thing, your WeChat, Bluetooth, Gmail, WhatsApp. It doesn't actually. I don't know how you add a guest. Like, you'd have to go into your Facebook or something like that and add someone, and that'd be the only one you could add in. I don't like this feature at all. I'm trying to work out how to get it off there. You got banned forever? Good God. Far out, dude. Like, you're a guy that does cards. Your videos were about you and your girl traveling in your car and shit. That's why I got to be real careful, man. They're going to take the whole channel down. They'll just bombard it with complaints and try and take the whole channel down. I think it's just the Stooges, just looking for anything they can in the chat. Like, they're looking for any and just bombard it with complaints, just non-stop bombarding it with complaints, And I appealed it, and it took 2 seconds for them to say no. They just immediately said no. So they don't even have a system for someone to look at it. It's in fucking place, you know. Oh, next week, I think. Yeah, next week. It's always a 1 week thing, man. It's a 1 week thing. That's what they always do. It sucks, man, because you're not even actually bantering. You're not even actually anything, man. Like you just, it's a man that you're bantering with, and they're that much so weak and a pussy is inside. Your thing just goes to the top of the screen, man. Sorry, you've got no power here at all. None. It just goes to the top of the screen and sits top. That's all it does. So your bullshit doesn't work anymore. Yeah, they're pretty weak, man. Yeah, I go. Yeah. What do you want me to say? And these are men. These are men. Um, Hey, Robert. How are you, sir? I hope you're happy, healthy, and well today. Hope you're good. Hope you're happy, man. Hope you're good. It has been a pretty good day. I haven't been a bad day today. A week as well when I last went live. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, um, they'll just bombard your channel with complaints because it's got my name in it. I mean, they asked me to put the mask on, right? They asked me to do it, and then as soon as you do it, they'll file a complaint. Okay, they'll file a complaint, bullying and harassment. No, these are art clothes, man. They're art clothes. I use it when I'm doing raws or painting, and that way I don't have to dirty another jumper. But I've got clean clothes underneath, man. Yeah, I got all clean clothes underneath, right? So I put the dirty one. It's not dirty, man. It's clean. It's clean, man. It's my art jacket. If I do any painting or I wanted to do these castings, I was going to do some casting. So I put the jacket on, and because I know better, man, I get in case it gets anywhere. Latex doesn't come off once it goes on your clothing. That's basically it. It's stuck there. So because I'm a povo, that's probably a better answer for you that you'd enjoy. Oh, it's because I'm a povo, and I've only got dirty things on, mate. Oh, 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 you'll be fine, Braveheart. I'm so happy today. I got a girl I've been chasing for 4 years. Damn, man. Uh, yeah, I'm not on Kick, man. I'm just on YouTube. I'm just on YouTube, man. All good. No, I don't wear dirty clothes. You don't have to delete them, man. I can face any of these people in here without much of a problem. Yeah, it's all good. Um, any advice? Yeah, have a wank before you go. Yeah, don't turn up with a loaded gun. Okay. Yeah. Don't ever do that. You'll be a lot more comfortable. You'll be a lot more easier to get along with. You'll be a lot more charmy if that's not on the mind. That's the truth, man. If that's not on the mind, you'll be fine. Um, it's freezing in Melbourne, Lucy, my godfather. It's so cold here. That's why I put the jumper on. I was just sitting here with this on, right? And I thought, no, man, it's so cold. I got the jumper on. Yeah, it's freezing here, man. Yeah. And just take your time, man, and cut it short. Go out for your date, and then put her in a taxi and send her home. Don't dawdle around. Don't dwindle around. Don't expect something at the end of it. Don't expect her to sleep with you at the end of it or anything like that at all. Just have a laugh, have a giggle, send her home. All right. Send her home. But I mean, I did, if you can bang her, I suppose bang her, but um, well, get another blanket, man. Get another blanket. Okay. Yeah. I've got to have heaps of blankets on me. Yeah. I can't do the cold anymore. Yeah, I did that for 2 years. It was really fucking cold every night. Like it was so cold. You got no idea how cold it was, boys. It was so cold. People wonder why I age. Fuck, sleep a few nights where I was and see how you go. Go without a couple of days' meal and see how you work out for you. you know, um, yeah, I'm glad to have a roof over my head. Glad to have a roof over my head. Yeah, I've got a heater. I feel lucky, man. I got some food in the fridge. I feel lucky. Yeah, and I have peace. Yeah, I'll be quiet in a minute. 1 minute. You hear that? Exactly. Tranquility and peace. Okay, I don't have yeah like all you guys do. You know, you guys have got girlfriends and shit like that. Uh, I was like, yeah, all I hear is rah, 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 rah all the time. I get told how ugly I am, or how old I am, or I don't have enough money, or I'm not doing this properly, or I'm not doing that properly. And if I only listen to them, then my life would change. Because they know what's best for me to do in my life. How many times have you heard, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. How many times have you heard it, right? Yeah. Everybody knows better than you, okay, in your own life, everybody else. Yeah, they know they know what you should do in your life. I wish I could get rid of this guest thing. I thought you could come on just like TikTok, and you can, you know, but it's not. Yeah, Gary only lasted. Yeah, they bombarded me with complaints, man. Probably the Stooges from one of my channels just bombarded it with complaints. Just sexual exploitation, fucking abuse and harassment, three things, and then sexual exploitation. They just bombard it every time you go live. Anytime you open your mouth up. All right, so I've just got to sit there quietly, listen to this guy call me a Nazi and Hitler and all that kind of thing that he was calling me, and I speak up for the team and throw it down his face, and you've got a complaint, you know. Basically, yeah. What's the point of it? What's the point of it? They're so piss weak. I mean, these people are really weak. Like they really are. Like it's like they purposely look for something to report on instead of having a banter, and they purposely look for something to report on, something to get you off. They probably get off on it, man, because I put the thing on TikTok and they get off on it. Oh, I did that. I got him off. And I'm going to be here on the thing, and I'm going to get him off again. I'm going to get him off again. Um, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's why I didn't go hard on the banner. And even what I did say, they reported me anytime I banter back. It's pretty full on, guys. Like, they're allowed to call us all those names, Hitler and Nazis and all those things they were calling me. They're allowed to talk and tell me that I look like this or I look like that and all that kind of thing. But as soon as you say anything back, I get reported. I think it's my own team. To be honest, I think I've got people on my own thing here, just waiting for the opportunity, right? So as soon as you open your mouth up, man, it's pounce on it time. There's no money in it, right? You know what I mean? There's no money in it, and I'm not going to beg people or ask people or whatever it is, like these other streamers do. The demand that to be paid and all that kind of thing. But there's no money in it, man. It's TikTok. It's all TikTok money. It's 70% to the house. 70% goes to the house. 70%. Like, that's huge. Yeah, I've got a couple of them, man. I've got a couple of traders in the camp. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of that sitting there with multiple fucking names. Yeah, I boomed two of them. It was just the same person but different names. So, well, I had a proper job, thank you, Gary. I mean, I'm not relying on TikTok. Thank you very much. I was never relying on TikTok, but I find it amazing how these other people can get on there and talk the way they do, and they're fine. They're able to do their thing. I'm not. I can't do mine. Um, that's all. Yeah, that's all, man. Can't rely on it. That's what you want, man. Just get a job, man. Your resume's going out and get a job. Normal shit in life. I just like to have a bit of fun, bit of banter. You know, I just find it amazing. They're allowed to call me Hitler. They're allowed to call me Nazis and all this kind of thing. That's fucking full on. Nobody in my crowd reported it. You know, nobody in my crowd complained. Everything's fine on my side. And then they want to bring you back in again. Remember the second round? He wanted another go at it, and he's smiling at his two friends, ready to go. As soon as he says anything, we'll report him. As soon as he says anything. So it's pretty piss weak, man. But it gets rid of you for another week. Yeah, the competition's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Whole world's burning down. Whole world's going to shit, and they're worried about someone talking shit on the internet. At least I had a fucking life, Gary. At least I've done shit in my life, man. 93 dead. The deadliest in 100 years. Yeah, the whole joint's been massacred, man. Been burnt to the shit house. And now they'll come in and the government will do their what do you call it? They wanted to do their 15-minute cities. This was earmarked a month ago. They had a meeting in Maui about the 15-minute cities, rah, rah, rah. And then just by chance, a month later, the whole thing burns down. Like, it's pretty full on. And now the UN comes out and claims that all of these fires are due to climate change. Yep, they came out and made a statement that these wildfires are caused by climate change, and I just don't believe them. I don't know about you blokes, but I just don't believe them. But anyway, I don't know, Gary. I don't really think about it. Thank you very much, mate. You're fucking pretty negative, aren't you? Why don't you fuck off, mate? How's that for you? Hey? Why don't you hit the fucking door, mate? Fucking America. America is doomed, boys. Doomed. Absolutely doomed, boys. It's going to go down the hill, man, real quick. None of these people are of any value, man. None of these people. They're just going to tie each other up for the next 3 years in fucking bullshit. Doesn't matter who wins. You know, Biden wins, he's going to tie up Trump. Trump wins, he's going to try and get hold of Biden. You know, rah, rah. But it'll all just grease over, man. The whole thing, the whole Biden thing will just grease over. Nothing will happen at all to any of these people at all. None of them. It'll just go on and on and on and on and on for fucking years. And they won't let Trump do his job because, you know, Trump knows that Biden knows that Trump will go after him, the whole family. You know, so everyone's being impeached, mate. You got Biden being impeached and you got fucking Trump being impeached. They're both being impeached. This is who runs the world. Yeah? The big America. And look at it, man. It's in pieces, in ruins, in tatters, man. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse. It's not going to get better. You know, it's non-stop, just in court, in court, in court. Uh, yeah, I don't give a fuck what I used to do here and there. I don't care. I don't care what that was, man. I don't care what it was before. Had this viewers or whatever viewers. I don't even remember the viewers I had before, or how many viewers I had. I have no idea how many viewers I had. At the most, I normally get 20 to 30 people sitting in the chat, which are mostly stooges, which news helped me to get rid of in the last couple of streams. And I'd have the same amount I have now that actually talk to you and say hello or whatever like that. No difference, except there's 20 stooges here. That's the difference. Yeah, the chat's not full of them. See, there you go again, mate. Insulting. Every second word is just an insult. So we'll just remove you, man. Okay? I'm just going to remove you. Going to remove everything you wrote, man. Everything you fucking mentioned is being boomed right now. And you're done here, man. You're done here, man. Kaboom, 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 all the way up, dude. All right, everything you wrote. Uh, yeah, I've asked all of them down on welfare. Yeah, they don't do shit anymore. They tell you to go on Google, man, and download it. That's what they tell you to do. Go on Google and download it. Everything's electronic. Everything. There's no offices anymore. Workforce Australia is not a thing. It's just a phone call. That's it. There's no office. So then they ask you to go and join up somewhere else. They go and ask you to join up here. You got to have an assessment. Okay, then book the assessment in, man. We've been waiting for that thing since fucking 2 weeks for them to give me an assessment. I don't even know what that is, man. Okay, but that's what they were telling me to do. You got to, in order to go over to there for them to help you, when you need to do an assessment here, and then we can put you over there. Okay, then fair enough. Bang. Yeah, nothing's happened yet, mate. Fucking nothing. 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 That's what I tell them when they ask me. You know, rah rah. That's the thing. Well, I asked you. We actually go rah rah, and I'm still standing here. You know, like no one's even helped me with a resume to write a freaking resume up. You know, can't give it to them in paper. It's got to be electronic, so I can have it on the phone. Otherwise, it's no value to me. I can't hand it in. So nothing's going on, mate. But I'm okay. I got food. I've been in worse spots, boys. Always think of what you do have, not what you don't have. You know what I mean? You know, back then I was lucky. I thought I was lucky to have here. You know, lucky to be on where I am right now. Rah rah. Just news on me. Yeah, done with it, man. Hello, comedian. How you doing today? Hope you're well. Yes, Dalo, I know my name. Thank you very much. I hope you're good. Hope you're happy. Nothing going on here. I wanted to see some more about those fires. There's not much in here tonight, our comedian, I'm afraid. It might be a bit too early for him or something like that. I don't know. And I've got this guest thing going on, man. The great big box has taken half of my screen up. So I want to get rid of that, man. And I don't know how. I don't like it, man. I thought you could invite people in from the chat, not, waiting for a guest. You got to invite people over. Fucking, I don't know how you do that. I think you got to take it from someone that's in what do you call it, in fucking Facebook or something like that. I'm not sure how you look it up, man. To be honest. Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, staying on path. Thank you, our comedian. Yeah, staying on path, mate. Always staying on path, brother. Keeping track of what we're doing. Just fucking coasting through. I'll stay a little bit more, 20 minutes more, or something like that, and I'll get off. I was just in the middle of the chat having fun, and it's fucking ticky tocky, and then I get kicked off. Like, you're not there. I'm on there very long, so I thought I might as well spend my energy and come on to a thing I haven't been on here for a while. Yeah, you betcha, man. Yeah, you betcha, Steve. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's exactly what the fuck's going on there, Maui. That's exactly what's going on there. And it's going to be like you'll know it in the future. 6 months from now, you'll know. After the fire, after all this has died down, and they start to do their rebuilding, and you'll realise what the idea was: the 15-minute cities and how they're going to do it all. And they're going to they'll get the land, man. They'll get the land. You watch, man, because people won't be able to rebuild. They won't be able to rebuild. They won't be able to afford it, right? Because they'll have new regulations. Your house has got to be built this particular way and all that kind of thing, all the new ones, right? It's got to be climate change and all that. They want to be the number one city in the world or some shit. They had a fucking climate change meeting there a month ago, and then a month later this happens to them. Um, well, they're not too sneaky, man. They're pretty much out with it, don't you think? They're pretty much out there. Okay. They're not very sneaky about it. Like, damn, man, they're pretty outright forth with it, really. Um, there's videos out there and everything, man, of these beams coming down and shit. They're pretty out there, man. Yeah, they don't have to hide anything anymore, man. You know. We're already on a prison planet. You're on an open plantation, man. Just as long as you obey the rules, you're okay. As long as you obey the rules, you'll be fine. You pay their fees and charges. You get all their licenses that they demand you get, which is just freaking ridiculous. But we do live under maritime law. We live under maritime law. Everything is, contract law. Everything contract law, and that is the system that we live in. And the vote here in Australia, that yes vote, no vote, whatever it is. Yeah, man. Once that comes in, dude, yeah, we're pretty fucked. You're not going to own your land. Yeah, don't believe what they're telling you, man. You're not going to own fucking shit. This is a way for them to get the land. That's the government doesn't put something forth that's good for the people. It never ever does that ever, never. It puts things forward that will take from the people. All right, that's what it does. It never puts things forward that are good for the people. Rah rah. This kind of thing is a total land thing. It takes the domain of the land or something from the people to the UN. It hands it all over to the UN because they've already signed an agreement. The government, there's some kind of an agreement they've signed with the UN, and then as soon as they get the yes vote, that's when they can own the land. The government gets signed over or some shit. But because we have the native title or something on the land, the native people have it. So they need this vote, to bring in the Aboriginal people into it and say that they're part of it, right? They're part of the Constitution now. Right now they're not. Yeah, so they want to bring them in. And they're the native people of the land. So they're saying that they're going to own all the land. It's pretty bad, man. So hopefully it doesn't get in. But it's got nothing to do with me and you. It's nothing to do with me and you. Fuck. Jesus, man. It's nothing to do with me and you. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to get it in, right? Yeah, if it's not this time, it's, in 2 or 3 years' time. They'll put it up again. They did it 3 years ago, they put it up. Okay? And now it didn't get passed. So they bring it back up again now. It's not the first time it's been mentioned, boys. This is this has been mentioned throughout the years, mate. Trying to push it through. Yeah, man. Yeah, those lasers were doing it, all right. And now we got fires in Brazil. And I'm just wondering if that's the trajectory of the satellite. How it travels over the Earth. Because now we've got massive fires in fucking Brazil and Rio de Janeiro or whatever the place is burning down. Greece is burning down also. There's fires in Greece. Look it up. Big fires in Greece. So it's not just that place, man. It's not just Maui, man. They're like cleaning a path, clearing all the good oceanfront property and all of that kind of thing. But I'm really happy to say that Oprah's property wasn't touched. I am very happy about that. Okay, as long as Oprah's property wasn't touched and she could come down from the mountain and give a couple of blankets out and tell everybody how bad it is. Okay, but she can go back to her house and it's completely fine. Her house is fine. Yeah, her house is fine, dude. Don't worry about that. Yeah, it didn't get burned down at all. It didn't get touched. Hers. Um, well, you've got enough worried about who's in the fucking office, mate. I wouldn't go worrying about who's flying around in the sky. You've got enough problems worrying about who's in the office. Like, you really do. You've got really major problems over there, political problems over there. Like, the whole thing is just as corrupt as you could possibly get it. I've never seen anything more so corrupt and out front and just upfront about it now. They're not afraid of hiding themselves, the American politician anymore. Like they're just outright fucking thieves and liars and the whole lot of them, all of them, every single one. And America is doomed for the next 8 years. If Trump wins, man, they're going to spend all his whole time keeping him in court with impeachment this and impeachment that. There'll be impeachments every 10 minutes. Okay. And then if Trump wins, he's going to go after Biden. So he doesn't want him to win. He's going to do anything he can to stop him from winning. Okay. So apparently, it's the Biden has set up the court dates to go exactly to when he's supposed to be doing his going out and seeing the people. Yeah, he's got to be in Washington. Trump has to be in the courtroom, so he can't be out doing whatever. And then for the next one, Biden has set up the court date so they exactly match all the way along to be elected. So he won't have any chance to be on the road talking to anybody or whatever. He's got to be in the courtroom every day. He can't be out of the courtroom. Okay. So that's fucking life. Anyway, I better get some shopping done before it gets dark. I don't like to go shopping when it's dark. So maybe I'll come back later and say hello to you boys. But take care, stay well, stay happy, stay healthy, and be good.